day is it? It's funny. It's funny. It's funny you should ask that, Andy Halligan from Furious. Why it's July 19th? All day. Starting like right now.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
not Wednesday, no.
Huh? I don't know what you said.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, meanwhile, here we are for another Today's Decay. We've started, if I didn't mention that. Did I mention that? Have you met Louis?
No.
This is Louis. Louis, Andy, Louis. Yeah.
Hello, Louis. How do you do?
Yeah. He's been my quarantine buddy. I adopted him the first week of quarantine. From the Long Island Bulldog Rescue Group, who drove him right to the house, had him hang out with me, and they're like, do you want me to leave with him? And I was like, no, leave the dog here. And that's what happened. Yeah. Now you're all caught up. Yeah.
I love it.
All right, so meanwhile, here we are for another Today's Decay, where on a daily basis we post births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. So, you know, when some famous musician or artist was born, or maybe some important UFO encounter, or, you know, movies premiered. Anyway, on this day in 1860, Lizzie Borden was born. Did we go to the Lizzie Borden house together?
You did? One of our many adventures?
Yeah, I thought so. Did you have any takeaways from that of who you thought actually brutally murdered the father and stepmother? This is not a pop quiz. It's an unsolved case. So if you don't know, you're one of many.
I'm just very confused.
Okay. Yeah. Right. All right. Well, I won't ask you again then. Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Also, on this day, 1883, Max Fleischer was born. Just last week, we did Dave Fleischer's birthday. Same applies to Max Fleischer. Wonderful cartoon animator from the teens through the 40s, maybe longer than that. I don't know. I feel like they dropped off face of the earth, but I love their Betty Boops and Popeyes and Out of the Inkwells and Superman and all of it. It's great stuff. But the reason I thought Andy, as a celebrity guest, was important on this day was because in 1908, Lady Bo was born, aka Peggy Jones, and then eventually Peggy Malone. Who was that, Andy?
Well, Lady Bo Diddley's guitar player, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, that's right. And not just she was his lead guitar player, and I think like the Duchess kind of gets like the most notoriety because she wound up on television like mid '60s, but before her was Lady Bo, who was in Bo Diddley's band from 1957 to 1961. So like a good deal of the hits are her playing lead guitar.
Yeah, unsung hero.
Yeah. And she's arguably the first like female lead guitarist in rock and roll. I mean, before her, all right, you have Sister Rosetta Tharpe and Memphis Minnie, I'd say, who like fall into this category, but they're really proto rock and roll. The first, like, this is absolutely no questions asked in like the rock and roll period. Who would there be before Lady Bo? I don't know of anybody. Andy?
Exactly.
Ah.
I'm in the future, but somehow I'm behind. I don't know what's going on.
You're 5 hours in the future, but it's still July 19th. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she was just incredible. The record she played on, she was just incredible, wasn't she?
Yeah, and very unsung, like you're saying, because like there's not, I couldn't find any like television appearances. There's television appearances of Bo Diddley in like 55, but before she joins. And then there's television appearances of him like after 61, once the Duchess is there. But where, oh where is Lady Bo? I want to know. It's a mystery. Much like who killed the Borden family. Although Lady Bo worked with a different kind of axe than Lizzie Borden, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's great to have an audience.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Anyway, so how you doing? What's happening?
I'm good, I'm surviving. I'm just come home from work and trying to make out technology. It's not good.
I see it's kind of working. Yeah. I think so.
Just anything. But no, I'm good. We miss you, you know, over here. Stuck in England.
Yeah, I know. Miss you too. It's really difficult not being able to make any plans at all, you know? That's the part that really eats at me, is like, I don't know what I'm doing. Ever again.
I know. At the same time, I've got an excuse to hide from people now.
Huh? Say what?
Not a Bo Diddley song.
Yeah, it all comes back. Exactly. Yeah. So, with all this time, I'm assuming you're working a ton, but are there other Furious recordings being happening?
Exactly, in this very room.
Really?
Yeah, got loads going on, but I can't wait to show you.
Okay, yeah. Because the last album was... when? Previously.
A disaster.
No, not how was it. I said when was it? 2015? 2015?
Yeah, about then, yeah.
Give or take?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about time, maybe. Possible.
Oh, no, we've been excited. We've got some really good stuff coming. But who's going to listen?
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. So in the meantime, because we can't listen to you don't have like new Furious tracks to play us right now.
I do, but it's technology again, like.
Yeah.
How am I going to do it?
Life. I don't know. So instead, we could just basically all, in the privacy of our own quarantined homes, listen to Bo Diddley circa 57 to 61. That's what you're telling me. That we can figure out technically.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Fine. Have it your way. We'll do that instead.
It's much better than,
Nah. Not a competition. Anyway, yeah, so it's great to hear from you. And for those listening at home, remember, on today's Decays, we try to make a point of celebrating whatever happened on this day. So yeah, go blast some Bo Diddley, some Lady Bo. And we'll be back tomorrow for more Today's Decay. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye.